I have a little bit of a solo section that I'm working on. It's right after the breakdown. Breakdown being this. Right there, right where it opens up. Now the thing about it is when you, these are all single notes. Change up a full step. It's going to go up another full step right here. Two changes, two full steps. Total. And then it ends. Into the 7/8 pattern. So here's the deal. When you have single notes like that, what are you going to do? You have choices to make because there's nothing that's defining it to be major or minor or diminished or anything. So you could lay some keypads down like, oh, that are going to define that minor or define that major or define that diminished or major 7 or whatever you're going to make it. Or, but you could also just do it with the solo. You know, you could solo in minor or solo in major and make it happy or sad or whatever. And so you have to consciously make those decisions. And right now, I'm kind of like leaning into the minor diminished, but with a little bit of major, so it's kind of funky. So what I mean about like what I was saying before with the muted notes, it's like this. There's a breakdown. This is the breakdown. And as you noticed, the notes are muted. Now it's opening up. No muted, wide open center. That's where the solo starts because it just kind of has a natural pronunciation of it. It's like, okay, here's the groove. Cool, I'm laying the foundation. Right? Now it stays in the same key and it just opens up, so it's like, it's asking to be soloed over. It's begging me, it's like Christopher. Cool thing about the Dirty Boy is that right now it's warming up, and per the instruction manual, you should let it warm up about 5 minutes. And you always have you start with the variac on 0 because this is what's controlling the voltage to the power tubes, this. And right now, all the settings are normal, exactly how I dialed it in for the leads. And it sounds really good. It's not overgained. It's like kind of actually a moderate gain. So I have to work a little harder to get like legato and good compression out of all the notes. But I'm kind of cold biasing it. It's not running too hot. The feedback control is almost close to where the bias is. But diming the mid-range and the treble sounds really good. I've backed the presence off a little bit. And so as this warms up, I'm going to slowly come up with this, the power to the power tube section. And my desired setting for what I've dialed into is 70%. And what 70%, these are all percentages, by the way, with this amp. So 70% is 70% of 115 volts that's coming out of the wall. So I'm not doing the math on that at the moment, but if you care to, go for it. And I'm starving the power amp of 30% of what 110 to 115 volts is coming out of the wall. And then I'll slowly fire up the guitar volume. I'm running on 10. Because again, I'm in an apartment and I can't like dime the amp and make it just like super loud. So I've got gain boost really cranked, but the boost volume is really low to maintain the overall volume of the amp. Okay, so if that makes any sense. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I knew I wanted that on the treble pickup. descending on this part that I've wrote that I can't play, but it's that picking. It's like a. So I just have to practice the fuck out of that. Pluck, pick, pluck, pick, pluck, pick, pluck, pick, pluck. And then we'll pick up switch, and this is a. What's it? That would be the note. I think I switched. And then there's where that comes in, so. Between that and move up to this position. Oops. Yeah, it kind of gives it that vibe. Fuck. It's really hard to play. This fucking shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird little stretch. Sort of pinky to index finger. It's like one speed at first, then it kind of speeds up at the end, like you can write a solo, construct it by comping the shit out of it, and then like just learn how to play it. Make yourself fucking practice it, you know, so you got it.